Alright, give it up for the flower girls. Once again, Cece Nguyen, Delani Nguyen, Cerise Boo, and Sherry Boo. Give it up! We also have junior bridesmaids. Let's welcome Tiffany Doll, Queen Disney, Tasha Doll, Dana Nguyen, Tracy Chen, and Michelle Chen. There they go.
They thought away. It's a long walk, Timo. Take your time.
Yay for the junior bride.
Okay, girl, can you move to the side? Oh, wait, it's not putting it on.
Right behind them, we'd like to welcome the bridesmaids, Nicole Chen and Thảo Quân Chen.
Oh, where's the...
Best man's form wing, we'd like to welcome Vinh Vũ and Thảo Quân. Alright everybody, it's time to get up rolling loud, make a lot of noise for the new Mr. and Mrs. Vu, Jonny and Jennifer! Give it to Mr. and Mrs. Glory. Also like to ask the guests to stay afterward to help clean up the
First of all, is my mother, and also the mother of the bride. Is my mother, Tin Lee. Then is me, the oldest brother, and I have my beautiful lady. She back there. And I have two children. My son is 45 years old and he has to work today. He's not be here today because he has to work in Arizona. So, and I have my daughter Michelle. And next is my younger brother Viet and his family. They have a total of 6 people. Where Viet? Okay, he's back there. And especially they have oldest daughter. She from Florida, and that's busy. And the next one is sister Thảo Quỳnh from and she has a husband and 4 kids, and the husband back there home. And couple kids is Long Đỗ, Thảo Đỗ, Andrew Đỗ, and Katie Đỗ. Oh, there. And the next one is Jennifer. Jennifer is the bride today, and we are very proud to have Jonny as a family member today. Very proud, very proud. Not just proud, but for myself, my personal, I witnessed a lot of good things on Jonny. And the last one is Nicole Chen. Is the youngest one. And not the funniest, but the funniest in the family. The funniest. And she accompanied with a friend, that's Dustin back there. He also from Arizona. So. And we have uncle and aunt from LA, from South California. 2 tuần thì Kim Liên. Ở đây back there. And my cousin Tai is back there. Okay. We have my nephew from Florida. That's Bon and his wife. Bon. Okay, I think that's all we have for the family. Okay, thank you.
Bye back with Jonny. During the speech. Okay, it's my turn. Thank you, Daddy.
Ladies and gentlemen, I would like to introduce two very important persons of the party tonight, which is myself. Vinh Vũ, father of the group. Beautiful lady, Lôn, mother of the group. Thank you. They are two very beautiful younger sisters of the group. Lôn, Trump. And the big baby brother, Vinh Vũ. Please give them a big hand to welcome to the party tonight. We are also very honored to introduce our grand uncle and his wife. I don't know where they are, somewhere. You might be on the balcony, or they're watching the drone. Maybe they are still under the Mount Hamilton. Also, Uncle Thủy, Thu, I don't know where they are now. Maybe up in the balcony. Please give them a big hand to welcome to the party. Also, we have Uncle, Auntie, Minh, and Zoom. Especially, we have also Uncle and Auntie, Hun and Phượng. They came all the way from Germany. And their 2 children came with them from Germany. And in brief, we don't want to waste any good time for the groom and the bride, so we're trying to cut it short. And now, turn the party over to the groom, the bride, Jonny and Jennifer.
That was his first time actually doing this.
I still got dizzy from mountain.
I know.
45 miles an hour.
I know.
Oh my.
That's why they were late. He's not used to driving, he's not using a sports car, Dad. With a sports car. Put that truck away. Thank you so much, Dad. Okay, I know you guys had a long drive up here, and I really appreciate it. It's a very treacherous drive, but that's probably one of the reasons why you should either buy a motorcycle or a sports car, guys. Yes, no, I'm not selling mine. It's SL Club. Raise your hand. But, but Jennifer and I really deeply from the bottom of our hearts appreciate every single one of you, from our family, our friends, far and near. Like my father said, from Germany, from Arizona, from Florida, San Francisco, Texas, San Jose, obviously. Oh yes, we have my auntie from Vietnam, Cô Trang, right there. Like, all the way from Vietnam for this wedding. So I know you guys took a lot of time today and a lot of efforts to come here. Jennifer and I, once again, from the bottom of our hearts, to all our friends, family, business partners, all of you, thank you so much for coming here, celebrating this beautiful day for both of us. We're gonna cut it short after this. Please come upstairs, have a wonderful meal, and we're gonna say something. You sure? Say something. Say something. I don't know. Say loud though. Just say loud.
Thank you everyone for coming to our special. I know Johnny didn't say my colleagues, but you are not my colleagues. You are my sisters, my friends. You've been with me through thick and thin. Thank you for being here.
So thank you very much. And if I can invite everyone to come back upstairs. I know back and forth upstairs for dinner service, and we'll get the dinner started. Thank you so much.
Just a quick reminder that you don't have to take selfies because we do have photo booth back here next to the bar. Lots of fun. Photo booth back here, and it's free. Make sure you buy a drink. Look silly. Right now we like to invite Nicole Tran, the bride's sister, to make a dedication speech. A speech dedicating to the groom and bride. Here's Nicole Tran. Please give it up.
Well, if you look around you, next to you, to your left, to your right, person in front of you, back of you, well, these are the faces that Jonny and Jennifer love the most. Yes. They have invited you here tonight to celebrate with them because without you, the celebration would not be the same. And you have made them your priority tonight to be here tonight. And your presence is an honor to our family. And on behalf of my family, we would like to say thank you for being here tonight. Those that don't know me, I'm Nicole, Jennifer's sister. Being her sister, I have a very unique view of Jennifer. If you know Jennifer today, you also know that she's a very sweet person, a gentle soul, a strong, independent, but very feminine woman. But this is not the Jennifer that I grew up with. The Jennifer that I remember was a hardcore, badass tomboy. She was, believe me, and let me draw a little picture for you. She used to have the short boy cut hair. She played soccer with the boys. She played the guitar with her legs wide open. She even gets into fights, and she would spit like a cowboy. Any day that my sister got mistaken for a boy is a great day for her because she would sing about it. Well, years has passed. Her manners and her appearance may have changed, but one thing remained the same, and that is her heart. My sister has a beautiful, beautiful heart, the biggest heart. The heart that is very kind, very generous, very caring, and she wouldn't hesitate taking the shirt off of her back for anyone. But when it comes to family, the love is immeasurable. She's selfless, very caring, and very loyal. She has made so many sacrifices for all of us. And being her younger sister, I've always felt so safe and so protected by her. And Jennifer, I never really told you this, but I do secretly look up to you. Thanks for being a good role model. Jonny, Johnny, Johnny, Johnny. I have to admit, when I first met Johnny, I wasn't so sure about him. A vegetarian, he don't smoke and he can't drink. And on top of that, his sweet tenderness and your charming way makes me very suspicious of your genuine to my sister. But then, you know, I also have to admit that my jealousy maybe have blurred my judgment a little bit. And then you introduced us to Suri and Cerise, the girls. And it was love at first sight for me. Girls, you bring so much joy to this family and happiness, especially to my sister. Every time they are around, I can see it in her eyes. There's a lot of joy. Many up and downs, Johnny. You have showed us that you not only accepted all of us, but you also love us too. You persevered through all the craziness. And what a blessing and honor to welcome you to the family and the girls as well, officially. So here we are tonight, 9 years together, and they are stronger every day. My family have been waiting for this day for a very long time, especially our late father, who apparently cannot be here tonight because he is too busy making magic for our family from up above. But I strongly feel that he's here tonight. I can feel his presence. You know, before I came out here, I got a text from my sister, and she had asked me to pay a visit to our father at the gravesite on behalf of her. And I did. And this time I took a very long time, and more than normal. And during my visit this time, I meditated. And during my meditation, I have asked him for his guidance for this day to be a joyful day, and to, everything goes as planned and smooth. And I also have asked if he's still around, what kind of advice would he want to give Jonny and Jennifer? Nothing came to me. But as a routine, I prayed with him before I departed. And after I prayed, words just came to me. It was overwhelming. So I went to my car to grab something to write down. And what I found is just a book that I purchased from a previous day. So I wrote down these words in my book. And I truly believe that this is a message from Dad, guys. So let me read this to you, okay? Bố mẹ thật là vui vẻ và hãnh diện cho hai chúng con. Hy vọng sự tình yêu bố mẹ dành cho nhau là tấm gương cho hai con. Nhưng quan trọng nhất là những sự buồn và lỗi lầm của bố mẹ đã phạm cho nhau, hai con đã học lấy để mà tránh xa. Bố mẹ khuyên hai con hãy bỏ đi những chuyện làm các con buồn. Đó là những chuyện hôm qua rồi. Và bắt đầu lại một cuộc sống tốt lành từ ngày hôm nay. Bố mẹ cầu nguyện cho hai con một cuộc sống mới có nhiều sự vui vẻ, hạnh phúc. Hãy yêu thương nhau và đừng bọc lẫn nhau, chấp nhận và tha thứ cho nhau. Quan trọng nhất, các con phải nhớ và cảm ơn Chúa mỗi ngày. Chúa và gia đình là trên hết, các con hãy nhớ lấy. Cảm ơn hai con nhiều và thương mãi con mãi mãi. So everyone, please join me in raising your glass and congratulate this two beautiful and powerful couple. To Jonny and Jennifer,
Congratulations.
may your love be modern enough to survive the time and old-fashioned enough to survive a lifetime. I love you.
Good job, good job.
Please put your hands together for Nicole Chan. That was a beautiful speech. At this moment, we'd like to also invite to the stage Phong Nguyen and Vinh Vũ, two of the groomsmen, like to make a speech.
How's it going, everybody? Welcome. And thanks again. We can't stress it enough that we really appreciate your presence here. It is truly a blessing, just like Father Andrew said. Without you guys, this day wouldn't be the same, just like Nicole said. But, you know, for those of you who don't know me, I'm Johnny's younger brother. And, you know, when I was growing up, besides from my cousin Phong there, Johnny was probably the coolest guy I knew. And, you know, like all younger brothers, I wanted to be just like my big brother. And, you know, when he started working on cars, that's when I started liking cars. And, you know, all you who know Johnny now, you know, you guys see the Benzes and the Audis, but the coolest car I thought he had was the 91 Honda Accord back in the day. I don't care what y'all say about the Benz and the Audis, that Honda was the best one to this day. And that was way before Fast and Furious, so, but, you know, that thing was decked out. But, you know, as I started getting older, he started getting into business. And one of my first jobs was working summers for him at QC Credit. And that was the first time I started to see the drive and the passion in him. And it's no surprise to me today when I talk to him, he's always got like 30, 40, 50 business ideas and ventures going on. So, you know, he's always working, and that's what I always got from him. But I think the biggest inspiration I got from him is what he taught me was, you know, no matter how hard life gets and when it knocks you down, you come back even harder, 10 times harder. And I definitely think meeting Jennifer was part of that big comeback. And, you know, I'm just so happy that you guys met each other. And Jennifer, I've already considered you my sister-in-law way before, but I'm just happy that it's finally official. I love you guys, and I'm just happy that it's finally done. It's official. Love you guys.
Hello, my name is Phong Nguyen, and for those of you who don't know who I am, thank you. I'm Johnny's cousin from Seattle, and I'm not sure if I'm supposed to be Johnny's best man or his better man, since he's got two best men. But as all of you guys know, Johnny is a little excessive from his wedding invitations, right? So he needed not just one best man, but two of them. I'd like to thank everyone for coming tonight, and I'd also like to thank those who helped make tonight happen. First of all, I'd like to thank Johnny's parents, Ming and Luan, for putting up with Johnny and Vinny and doing the best that they could with them. Second, I'd like to thank Jennifer's parents, Tian and Yi, for creating such a beautiful bride. And I know, Jennifer, your dad couldn't be here in person tonight, but I know that he is here with us celebrating this special night with you. And as a proud father of two daughters myself, I can only wish and hope that they grow up to be as kind, caring, compassionate, and nurturing to their kids as you are to Suri and Cerise. So I want to say thank you for being such a wonderful mother and a great role model to them. Thank you. So my cousin Johnny and I, we share a lot of things in common. We both have two beautiful daughters, and both of our daughters are at exactly 18 months apart, and they share the same birthday months, October and April. So even though Johnny and I live 3 states apart, there's nothing I wouldn't do for Johnny, and there's nothing Johnny wouldn't do for me. And that's exactly how we'll live the rest of our lives, doing absolutely nothing for each other. You guys are laughing because you think it's funny, but Johnny's laughing because he knows it's true. Johnny he's very clever. Johnny once told me Don't ever judge a man unless you walk a mile in his shoes. But if you do decide to judge him, you'll be a mile away and you'll have his shoes too. He was very resourceful, very clever. Growing up, Johnny was always an entrepreneur. He could take 5 cents and turn it into a quarter, like magic. And I mean that literally. At the age of about 9 years old, Johnny's counterfeiting skills were very impressive. At least that's what I've been told by the FBI. Johnny taught me to hammer nickels to the size of quarters so we could play video games at the local Quickie Mart. We would play Double Dragon for hours. The thing about Johnny is he's a great problem solver. He's got a solution for everything. Every summer, when I'd come down to visit Johnny and my cousins, we'd always have to go to Thu Nhi. And if you don't know what Thu Nhi is, it's a Vietnamese version of Boy Scout, Girl Scouts. And forgive me, Father Andrew, we hated going to Thu Nhi. So Johnny would come up with these plans to escape the compounds of the church, and we'd go over to Chuck E. Cheese and we'd play video games with our homemade quarters. I will always think of Johnny as the brother that I never had. He's one of the most inspirational people that I know. He's inspired me in so many ways, and he probably doesn't even know the half of it. Sorry, Jennifer, I can't read your handwriting here. Sorry. I'm no expert in this journey we call life, but as a highly experienced, unmarried man myself, offering you guys marriage advice, and I love you, Sandy, by the way. Here's my advice to the both of you. Jennifer, this man, Johnny, loves and adores you. He tells me that all the time. And to say that love is only beautiful and not painful is a lie. If you're gonna love, you're gonna hurt. And you're gonna hurt like hell. It's that pain that drives us when times get tough. I love you too, honey. We all know that you guys will disagree on things, and we all know that you will agree on things. But at the end of this life, it's not about how many Louis Vuitton purses or Prada bags you collected or what kind of sports cars you drove. It's about telling God all the special people that you shared your life with. And I want to wish the both of you guys a lifetime full of love, joy, and happiness together. So it is without further ado, I'd like everybody to stand up and raise your glasses. Congratulations to Jennifer Vu.
Now we'd like to have one of Johnny's oldest and, well, not oldest, he's not that old, he's actually older than me. One of the longest and childhood friend, my childhood friend too. Please give it up for Dana Han.
How's everybody feeling tonight? Doesn't sound like it. There we go. Okay. Before I made my speech, my friend Marshall Jones down there, he gave me a good idea. I want to toast first. I want you to drink first before I make my speech. So, cheers to the newlywed, the most beautiful bride, and the most handsome groom of the night. Cheers, you guys, to 100 years of happiness and eternity.
Thank you.
Okay, now I do my speech. I'm sorry, I'm not a relative or family, so I'm gonna read. I'm kind of nervous, okay. Everybody knows I'm very shy, right, Marshall? Okay. So I'll start. My name is Dana Han, just like Kimi introduced. I've known Johnny since 5th grade, which is about 1982, okay? You know, when we first came to the United States, we're still fobby and all that crap. And it's an honor and privilege to be here, invited by Jennifer, not just Johnny, but the couple invited me to make a speech because I'm his longest friend. Not because I'm a family member or a bridesmaid, but I'm a longest friend. So yeah, beat that, Marshall Jones. Anyway, so usually when a childhood friend invites you or asks you to make a speech, you would really reminisce and think about the good times and talk about all the good things about him, right? Am I right? But not in this case, sorry. Way far from it. You know why? You may not believe it now, but unlike his sister Luan was my friend Luan from Texas, his sister Luan. Unlike his sweet and beautiful sister, Johnny was really mean. Okay, he was really mean and most annoying boy on the block. I mean it literally, because we actually lived in the same neighborhood, went to the same school, and rode the same bus to school. And OMG, I have to tell you guys, passing by his house every morning was the worst part to start my day every day. Okay? And I'll never forget what I had to deal with every single morning. I cried. He was so mean to me. He always picked on me. I can't, we have to go on the same bus. She asked me, why don't I avoid him? We go on the same bus.
Why don't you just walk to school?
Okay, sorry.
So many whys. I have no answer then. I'm your age then. Anyway, he picked on me and called me names like Han Solo. Because my name's Han in Vietnamese, right? So I would shout back, shut up, Ba Humbug! Because his name's Ba in Vietnamese, right? I know. You all sitting here and thinking, why? Why is Johnny picking on this sweet, beautiful little girl? But you know what? Obviously, I must have been his first crush. But Jennifer, not his best crush. Anyway, but we grew up and we grew apart. We went through middle school and we went through high school making new friends. So he hung out with the nerds. I'm just a social butterfly, you know. And then fast forward, here we are today as adults, still friends. The once very mean and most annoying boy on the block is now a very generous, kind, thoughtful, and caring social butterfly himself who doesn't eat meat just like me. But that's not the only thing that we have in common. For those who missed the wedding ceremony today, you guys missed it. But I did learn that Johnny is also a control freak. And the wife, like the father, Mr. Father Andrew, said, Johnny is the wife in the relationship who likes hugs and kisses, just like me also. Wow, Johnny, I can't believe we have so much in common now. We're like two peas in a pod. Then I met you, Jennifer. I knew for sure this is love, not just a crush. Because Jonny is very gentle to you, nice to you, and the only name I ever hear him calling her is honey. Jonny and Jennifer, over the past 9 years, I've watched the way you both compliment each other and how your love blossomed into a family of 4. Jennifer, you are such a strong person, patient, sweet and nurturing, wonderful mother to Cherie and Suresh. Oh, Sharish and Sharish.
Surrey and Cerise.
I don't know there's a plural and a singular name. Cherie and Sharish. Blame it on your dad.
Back away, everyone back away.
Anyway, Jennifer, thank you so much for loving my 5th grade friend and his daughters unconditionally. Thank you. And as you both embark on this new journey as husband and wife, I want to congratulate you on your union, and I wish you continued patience with each other and everlasting love for one another and a lifetime of blissful happiness. Congratulations, and we love you. Thank you, I made it.
Thank you, Shy Dana, for the non-PG-13 speech, especially the drunk part. Okay, right now, Jonny would like to say a few words.
I didn't really have a speech plan, but hearing all these wonderful things, I felt like I need to definitely say something. Thank you so much, Vin, Nicole, for those, and definitely, you know, my kind of like my crush or whatever it is, so much for coming here and doing those touching, heartfelt, I don't know what to say, heartfelt words of caringness that basically would carry me without my heart. Okay, sorry, Cerise, I love you so much. Okay, sit down, okay? I love you so much too. But first off, I would love to thank my mom and dad. I think they're over there somewhere. Cái rất là cảm ơn bố mẹ rất nhiều đã lo với thương con từ nhỏ đến lớn, nuôi con và cho con tới ngày hôm nay. Thank you, Mom. Thank you, Dad. Cảm ơn mẹ đã coi con như là một con trai từ ngày con gặp mẹ, lo cho con, thương cho con. Mà con biết con không có dễ. Cảm ơn mẹ rất nhiều. Cảm ơn mẹ rất nhiều. I've been asked a lot of times, how do I know that I was in love with Jennifer? And how did I know for sure? Most of you know, I was pretty well off. I thought I was going to, retire at 40, and things happened. Whole market changed, and I crashed and burned some more. You think you're like a 10, and you go down to 0, and you never know there was a -2 or 3 down there also. And it's like, what the heck? How far can I go? I mean, it's like, please, God. When Jennifer met me, I was on my path of free falling financially, mentally, physically, whatever you can think of. I was not the person that I was before. Somehow, some way. That's probably why you said no to me the first time, honey. You know what I mean? It's like, no way. But she stuck with me through a lot. We had I came from a $1 million home to a hole-in-the-wall, moldy apartment complex. A couple of my friends, I was brave enough to ask to come over for dinner. Mike, Angie, Phil, Fred. I look back and say, what the heck was I doing? That was really the worst part of my life. And Jennifer stuck with me. Besides sticking with me, everything that she had financially, she gave to me so that we can survive. I thought I'll probably live in that apartment for about, I don't know, 6 months, a year, and move out. We were there for 2 years. If you guys know where Rigoletto and McLaughlin is, I know some of you guys don't know, but that's where we stayed for 2 years. And for that, we were able to get another apartment. So what I'm trying to get at, I don't know why I'm telling this story. My whole mind is it's lost right now. I apologize. Thank you. But I'm gonna put this away because I can't even put. But what I'm trying to get at is, she stuck with me for such a long time, and it was not just from her, but I had so many friends in this room that helped me. Fred, can you mind standing up? This guy, about 9 years ago, he's been friends of mine for a long time. We've known each other for like 15, 18 years doing this business. Came to me and said, Johnny, how are you doing? It was, obviously, things weren't going well. The market crashed. He said, Johnny, how are you doing? I told him, oh, I'm okay. Not doing so well. He knew and read between the lines. And he said, Johnny, here's $10,000. Just pay me back when you can. Don't worry about it. I didn't even ask. He just says, Johnny, here's $10,000. I know you can do something with it, and if anybody can do something with it, you can. So, you saved me, buddy. You saved me. There's so many people in this room that basically did so much for me. Lumpy, are you here? Lumpy. Lumpy. He's outside? Lumpy. Lumpy. Come up here. Come up here. No, Richard too. Lumpy. Oh, okay, dang. Okay. We had no furniture when we moved into the first apartment. No furniture at all. He, without saying anything, he owns a museum of classic, beautiful, expensive furniture. Said, Johnny, take this couch. It's a beautiful, handsome couch. You just take the couch and bring it home. Didn't ask. I didn't. These people just basically reached out to us and just said, here, take this, and without the heart. They just. Thank you so much. If I actually give out the list of people, which I had here, I'll probably be here for like 10 o'clock or 11 o'clock. But what I want to say, because I know I'm missing out so many people and I don't want to, besides my parents and my family, that's a no-brainer. You guys all loved me and cared for me and took care of me so much. My nieces, well, not my nieces, Jennifer's nieces, which are not my nieces, which are my nieces and nephews now. Long Tao, help me here. Tao, Jen, thank you. All my nieces and nephews, they are the most loving, sweetest Long here. This guy, stand up Long, you deserve. This guy does so much. He does so much for us. Today, not just today, every time we need anything and everything, he basically is the guy to go to. Even though you're like 16? No, I'm sorry, 19 now. 19 now. I've known him for so long. I've seen him grow, and he's such a great sweetheart. This is the biggest teddy bear I've ever had. Thank you so much. Gordon. When I was down, besides Fred, Gordon reached out to me. Johnny, here's $10,000. I don't ask these people. I don't know what's going on here. It's like people are just giving me money when I don't know what to say. You guys basically helped me get back to where I am today. And I was really, really down. I thought I was going to be homeless at one point. I'm being serious. To that point, I thought I was going to be homeless. So, Gordon, thank you so much. You helped me out tremendously. Is Lumpy here? Is Lumpy here? Lumpy's out there. Okay. Sorry, guys. Juan, are you here?
He's outside.
He's outside. So bad. Mr. Mark, I have to embarrass you a little bit, sir. Please stand up. I am so sorry. You have to stand up. Okay.
You're the man.
Mark.
You're the most inspirational man I have met in the past few years.
Mark.
You are
please.
amazing.
Thank you so much. I wanted to start a business about 2 years ago. I needed a laser machine. Not a cheap China laser machine. I tried it, it didn't work. I went to about 5 offices and tried to find someone to help me build this laser machine that I needed. No one would help me. I walked in Mark's office. He didn't know who I was, and I didn't know who he was. I said, Mr. Mark, I need a laser machine that does this credit card that I need. He looked at me. I don't know what he was thinking. I had no money. It's like, you know what? I don't have a lot of money, but this is what I need. What he did to me, he did for me, I should say. He says, Johnny, I'm going to build this machine for you. I'm not going to charge you anything for it, but if things work out, we'll talk. He put out so much time and money to build this laser machine for me that's patented, that's, this would probably cost $100,000 for any normal person. He's not a normal a human being. He works on top laser machines, that's Tesla, IBM, Apple, all this stuff. I am so grateful that I walked in this office and he basically reached out to me and said, Johnny, I'll work with you and I'll build you this laser machine.
You're walking success, my friend.
I have so many names, and I'm so sorry that I know I have so, this shouldn't be like a thank you session, it should be, but I feel like it is, because without you, I don't think I would be here. We have so many friends and family that basically helped me and Jennifer get to where I am. Okay, yes, honey. Walter, Andrew, please ask me, don't worry, I know him for so long. Is Ken and Hugh in? Hugh? Hugh, this beautiful wedding was from the heart and sweat from Hugh and her wonderful husband. Hugh, I don't see you. Oh, there you are. She's 2 months pregnant? 3 months pregnant? And here she is this morning, climbing on ladders to put flowers, draperies on what's called the awning, just to make sure our wedding is beautiful. What you see here is seriously from Hugh's heart that helped us do all of this at all. And, thank you, Hugh. Thank you, Ken, for doing so much work. And she's pregnant. Thank you so much from the bottom of my heart. I don't know what else to say, but just thank you. Jung Lam's group. I know you guys are crazy out here probably. I got just a couple of women here. When I was down and had nothing and basically barely any friends, this group of people took me into their heart and helped me mentally to basically not go to depression probably. Because if I probably burned some more, I would probably have gone crazy. But this group of friends helped me and worked with me to make sure that I was able to continue and mentally be there for myself and my family. So thank you. I know they're out there, they probably can't hear me, but thank you very much. The whole group, there's like probably 15 of them, they're all a little bit wild and crazy, but hey, no one's perfect. Thank you so much. Thank you guys. Can you get Juan in here though, somebody? Let me see. Can you get one for me? Thank you so much, man. I'll talk about him when he comes in. I know I'm taking so long. I'll probably take 2 more minutes and I'm done.
We'll time you. It's your day.
No, but it's just way too much. And otherwise I got to go to the list for way too long. Johnson, are you here? No, Johnson's not here. He got sick today. He just came back, tried to make our wedding, but he got a major 102 degrees flu, and he said he'll try to make it, but he wasn't able to make it. But I'll talk to him later about that, and I'll skip that for now. Nicole, you are one of the best sister-in-laws I ever had. This poor girl lives with us for 2 to 3 months at a time, basically to be our slave. She cooks for us, she cleans for us. She is like the best sister. Why does she do all this? Because she loves Jennifer and she loves us so much that she doesn't want us to be stressed out. Anytime we need her for any type of help, she comes over, and she was actually here for like almost 3 weeks already to help us out with the whole wedding, to help us plan. She does flowers, does everything. But Nicole, from the bottom of my heart, I love your speech. I love you. Thank you so much. Did Juan come in?
Yeah, he's right here.
Juan, hey buddy.
Yeah, Juanito!
I worked with Juan at Seagate probably how long ago? 20 years ago now? 20 years ago.
No, 17.
17 years ago. Believe this or not, 17 years ago, Juan and I, we probably wore size 27 pants. We were like the skinniest dudes in the world. We were like barely 110, like maybe 110 pounds or so. 110 pounds. Our goal was to gain weight, and we worked out a lot. a lot of inshore also, and weight gainers. But anyways, that's a different story. He's been such a great friend of mine since 17 years. Besides, longer than that. Oh yeah, longer than that. He's one of the most generous, sweetest, selfless guy I've ever met. Besides being my business partner and investment in a lot of different things, when I was down, with no questions asked, says, Johnny, what do you need? How can I help you? Easily gave me a check, says, here, do what you need, and we'll figure this out. That was 17 years ago. Now, from all that help, I don't want to say things because it sounds like it's like I'm bragging or something. He helped me own a big commercial building, and we've owned it for over 13 years now. And because of him, I was able to keep it and not lose it, during my hard times. So Juan, besides all that, investment, he was our first investment partner on a condo we had over in Oakland. When we went to Oakland back then, remember how scared it was? I'm not kidding, we were scared. Like, I'm not just like regular scared. There were a bunch of hoodlums outside drinking 40s and guns next to them. And here we are, 2 Asian guys in the dominant, Oakland area. But it was one of the best investments we ever had. And from there on, we basically blossomed. And Juan, besides helping me, he does so much research. I don't have to do any research. He says, Johnny, he does everything for me. And I wanted to say, Juan, thank you so much for being such a good friend to me, taking care of me, and helping me during those hard times. Thank you so much, buddy.
Thanks, Johnny. Wish you and Jennifer the best.
Thank you. Thank you so much. I think I'm basically done now. Last but not least, Mr. Father Andrew Vu here. It was true. Before, I didn't go to church. I was really bad. Mom and Dad, I'm so sorry. For 5 years, more than 5 years, when things went bad, I just went bad myself, some way, some form. I went to church one day. I don't go to church because most fathers and priests' sermons, are not really very energetic and fun, and it makes me fall asleep, to be honest with you. And I met Father Andrew again when he made one of his sermons over at Lady Lavang, And I said, Jennifer, I said, honey, this priest is awesome. So we approached him and invited him over for dinner. Just because I really wanted to know him more. And the more I got to know him, the more I wanted to be with God. So thank you for helping me come back to the light and being with God, because I can feel that has helped me tremendously. So thank you very much, Father Andrew, for helping me with that. I think that's good for now. That's good for now. I know I might have left a lot of friends and family who helped me out on many occasions. Oh, Stephanie's another one of them. But everybody here, seriously, all of you here, the reason why you're here is because you touched me. Jennifer helped me some way or form to get back to where I was now, and I really appreciate every single one of you. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Johnny. Wow, what great emotional speeches. Right now, Jonny and Jennifer, I think you're gonna do job.
And Jonny answer and Jennifer answer same thing, like he liked Jennifer but the most. Oh, is it true, Jonny?
Yes.
Okay. So I'm sure that you know Jennifer Butt really well, right?
I hope so.
Okay. This is a testing for you. We're gonna have the whole bunch of butt tonight. Okay? Butt that you're familiar with.
This is so good.
I don't know if you're familiar with all the butt right here, but just let's know 2 questions. One is Jennifer butt, and another butt is the butt that you're familiar with. And we need all the girl volunteer. We need all the girl volunteer to do to show the butt, okay? Yeah, Jennifer had to be in there so he knows to touch it. We need more volunteer. 2 lines is fine. 2 lines is fine. 2 lines is fine. So Johnny, total you have like not yet. Okay, move the chair. Johnny, go back. Move back a little bit. Okay. Okay. You cannot see. You just touch. You feel. You use your hand. You touch and you feeling. You know. Okay, the shape and like how hard. Not yet. Like leaving the table so we have more spaces. Okay. The game starting. How about this? No? No? Why you taking so long? Why you taking so long? Huh? No more? Okay, how about this one? How about this? Show your butt. Show your butt first. No. Okay, one more. Oh, no.
You touch all the butt. Do you want whose butt did you touch? Okay.
Yes, you want to know whose butt did you touch the longest? Oh, they got to touch it longest. Julia, but.
This smile